let me bring on to stage Mr. Manoj Ladwa, the CEO, India Inc. Manoj, please join us. Thank you very much.
Thank you ever so much, Fatima, for that wonderful introduction. May I extend a very, very warm welcome to each and every one of you in this room. Good afternoon. Good morning to those of you that are watching this in the UK and other parts of the world, and good evening to those on the other side of the globe as well. This is truly, truly an international gathering, both in this room, but also online and on television. There's a saying from where I come in the UK that when America sneezes, Europe catches a cold. Now, when I stand in India, we've done away with those negative days. We're into a time of optimism. And so when the Indian lion roars, our hope, our optimism is the rest of the world will equally grow with us. The Digital India program has many, many facets to it, and we will hear about it during the course of this afternoon. But for me, the central two challenges are these. Firstly, is that for many years, India has been dubbed as the back office of the world. The challenge for us now, and the route map that is being laid before us by Prime Minister Modi, Minister Ravi Shankar and Secretary Kant and others, is to convert India from the back office to the world to becoming front and center of the world, to make sure that India moves rapidly up the valuation chain. And to that, a central theme of today's deliberations will be the theme of innovation. And we have many innovators in this room and many enablers of innovation sitting in this room as well. And secondly, and we'll hear later on an address by Minister Ravi Shankar via video link, is the challenge of creating digital inclusion. Yes, Digital India is of course there, but it's not something just for the rich and the famous and those that live in urban areas. But as I was speaking to Purushottam from Cisco, the real challenge is bringing Digital India into the real rural hinterlands of this country. And therefore, digital inclusion also has to sit at the very center of this campaign. Now, with Secretary Kant sitting here, I want to also touch upon the other big vision, that is making in India. And I think the real challenge for us in India is to convert India from being an also-ran of manufacturing to being the front runner in making India a real hub for manufacturing, not just to manufacture for Indian consumption, which is a huge, huge market, but make it a hub for the rest of the world. As Prime Minister Modi says, make in India, sell to the world. And so I refer to Amitabh Kantji, who is indeed India's Make in India man, the man that conceptualized, the man that is, in effect, the face, the real man behind the lion that roars about making in India. In this country and around the world, he has been, over the last several months, has been advocating vigorously, articulately, the cause of Make in India. He has an incredible career. Indeed, the word incredible is synonymous with him and his efforts as Secretary Tourism. He put the incredible in Incredible India. Not just that, the fantastic Delhi to Mumbai corridor. Amitabh Kant is the man who really conceptualized and brought that idea to fruition, and I think it deserves a huge round of applause. For those of you that deal with countries around the world will know that, let's say, the Japanese are one of the most challenging but one of the most enjoyable countries to work with. But to bring significant interest to this particular initiative, a lot of credit goes to Secretary Kant as well. So I'm really delighted for him to be here and give our opening address on bringing innovation into the Digital India framework, because he is a man that has been championing these causes. Friends, I spend a lot of time in India. I spend a lot of time traveling the world. I remember over the last so many years, the biggest word, the most frequently used word about India, and Secretary Kant, you'll know this, is the word potential. I'm fed up of that word. I think all of us in this room are fed up of the use of that word. Now the time has come to change the word potential into the word progress, and to make sure that India really gets to deserve where it belongs on the world table as a technologically driven society, as the hub for manufacturing, and it is people like Amitabh Kant who are the ones that are leading the charge on that. So without further ado, can I introduce Secretary Kant to the stage? Thank you.